90% of Bitcoin investors are just gambling on a price chart. They buy when it's green and panic when it's red because they don't actually understand what they own. In the next 4 minutes, I'm going to give you the mathematical edge that the smart money uses to stay calm while everyone else loses their life savings. If you think Bitcoin is just a digital coin, you've already lost the game. Before we look at the Bitcoin data, we have to look at where you're keeping your money right now. Most people believe their bank account is a vault, but in 2026, a bank account is just a digital IOU. The bank takes your deposit and immediately turns it into a loan for someone else's debt. If 5% of people asked for their cash tomorrow, the system locks. This is the hidden risk that drives the 10% toward Bitcoin. You aren't just buying an asset. You are buying insurance against a banking system that is mathematically insolvent. Here is the math 90% of people ignore. Every time a central bank prints another trillion, the value of the dollars in your pocket is diluted. It's simple supply and demand. Bitcoin has a hard cap. It is the only asset in human history where the supply is mathematically guaranteed and immune to human greed. In 2026, the available supply on exchanges is at a 5-year low. This means that while the headlines are telling you that Bitcoin is volatile, the actual physical availability of the asset is shrinking every single day. Why are companies like BlackRock and Fidelity buying billions while the news tells you it's a bubble? Because they aren't looking at the 24-hour chart. They are looking at liquidity cycles. They know that as fiat currency loses its purchasing power, the world will look for a lifeboat. They are building that lifeboat right now, and they want you to sell them your seat for a discount during the dips. When you see a 10% drop, the 90% see a disaster. The 10% see a clearance sale. Bitcoin isn't a company or a stock. It is a global, mathematical protocol for moving value without a middleman. To outsmart the crowd, stop trading the candles and start tracking the conviction. Look at the long-term holder data. Addresses that haven't moved Bitcoin in over 3 years are at an all-time high. Think about that. Despite the price swings, the people who own the most Bitcoin are refusing to sell. If the people with the most skin in the game aren't flinching, why are you? The reality is that we are moving into a digital age where scarcity is the only thing that holds value. In a world where anything can be copied, printed, or faked, Bitcoin is the only thing that remains true to its code. Every 10 minutes, a new block is found. Every 4 years, the supply is cut in half. No politician can change it. No bank can freeze it. So what do you actually do? Step 1. Stop checking the price every hour. That is how the 90% lose their minds. Step 2. Move your assets into cold storage so you actually own your keys. If it's on an exchange, it isn't your Bitcoin. It's just another IOU. And step 3, focus on your freedom number. Stop thinking in terms of how many dollars your Bitcoin is worth, and start thinking about how much of the 21 million you actually own. The 90% will always be exit liquidity for the 10%. They will buy the top because of FOMO and sell the bottom because of fear. Choose which side you want to be on. I've put the 3 data tools I use to track institutional buying in the description below so you can see the math for yourself. Stop listening to the noise and start trusting the protocol. Subscribe to keep getting the math that the mainstream ignores.